my long run before work today. Up out the house running for 2:30. I've not done that for a bit. 22k on the books, so I should be finished just after 4 if I pace it okay. It's either very, very late Saturday night or very early Sunday morning. Technically, it's Sunday morning and I've still got people stumbling in from being out on the piss Saturday night all over the road while I'm out here getting the 22k long running. Focus, zoning. It's going to be a bit of a lengthy one, and pretty soon I'm going to be at the point of no return because I'm doing a big one right round Stockport, so it's not like I can just bail on it. Once I get to a certain point, I'm committed. I'm already committed now because my ass is out the door with my trainers on, but you get what I mean. Run finished. That feels good. I've never ran so far so early in the morning ever. 22k, 1 hour 40 minutes. I've still got only 45 minutes to get in, showered, changed and in work to sign on for my duty, and that's been up running since 2:30. My alarm actually went off during that last kilometre at 4:10. Started going off in my pocket, so I chose to get up an hour and 40 minutes early than what I would have done. I've gone out and got that done. That massive run. It's done. Dusted. Not many people can say they've done a 22km long run before starting work at 5 AM. Some people can say it, but not many people can say it. Let's get to work and drive some buses. Right, let's get in the depot and actually see what duty I'm on, because I actually have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea what duty I'm on today or what service I'm doing. I just know that I sign on at 5 AM, and that is a first in a very, very long time because it's a Sunday, and usually my Sunday shifts have been 7.3s and 8.4s and 9.5s. 4:56 AM, so I think I've got about 5 minutes till I've got to sign on. The sun is only just coming up now. 5:04 I sign on. Let me find out what running board I'm on. I'm on duty 4005, running board 605 all day. That means I'm on the same bus all day. Right, let's see what bus I'm on. Board 605 is on WDS 325 on the front line. Fill this condition card out. Right, WDS 325. This week I have ran 109.86 kilometres. That's like almost 70 miles that. I've never ran that much in my life. There's my bus there, WDS 325. Bang on the money. I'm going to do the checks on this bus and then get out of this depot lively. landed in Piccadilly after my first trip. That was quick. That was a quick trip on the 43. The amount of people that you pick up is literally almost zero compared to usual. Nice and quiet. Get another trip now back to the airport, then I've got to go dead to Southern Cemetery and do a trip on the 111. Feels good getting that workout in this morning. Feels really good. One of the things that I can't promote enough is physical activity. I do it every day. I know a lot of you tune in for the bus stuff, but a lot of you have been messaging in and commenting saying that you found some motivation in the running and now you're picking the running up, and it's good to hear and it's good to see. So what I would suggest is, there's an app called Runner that is a coaching app. It's available for all kinds of abilities. They've messaged me and asked me if I wanted to be an ambassador for that app. So it fits perfectly. What the deal is you sign up, use my code MattRuns18, you get 2 weeks free access to the premium app with the coaching, which is perfect for when you're just starting. Whether you use the 2 weeks and then just cancel it, makes no odds to me. You can just set it up, then cancel the subscription and you'll get 2 weeks free out of it. Then it's 2 weeks worth of workouts and knowledge that'll get you into the running. But I'd carry it on. It's cheap as chips. It's very important for the first, I'd say, I don't know, at least few months when you're getting into running, to build your routine and your knowledge base around workouts, easy runs and all this kind of stuff, because the hardest part of running is the beginning bit. You're not going to get a harder bit, because it's the bit where you don't know what you're doing, you're just going out and you're running and everything feels tough, you don't have any type of speed or pace, everything is at top speed and you can easily stop within them first couple of weeks, dead easy. So whether you do it for 2 weeks and not keep it going, it makes no odds to me, but it'll help out a lot of you lot that do want to get into the running and have sort of no idea how you're doing it at the minute. Anyway, I need to put my numbers up and get out of here and get back to the airport. Just got to Southern. The 43 was nice and easy this morning. In, out, no mither. A couple of people running late for the bus, but it's Sunday, innit? I'm just going to go through some of the comments on the last video because there's quite a lot. I'll read out a few. Great content, thanks, you've gained another subscriber. That was good, that was today. Matt, passed my bus test about 10 years ago, thinking of coming back, but I'm 58. Are they still recruiting at that age? Yeah. As far as I know, yeah. One guy left a belting comment. I worked as a lorry driver for 8 years before losing my job in a mass layoff. After struggling to find similar work, I spent 6 months as a food delivery rider, during which I take my health for granted and became obese. Found your videos about being a bus driver and living healthily. I applied for the bus driver position, started exercising. Now I have a good salary, benefits, at my ideal weight, healthy, and participate in marathons and Ironman and High Rocks events. Thank you. That's mad, that is top. And that's exactly what I was talking about with the coaching app, with the runner thing, because there's going to be people that are just going to be coming into my channel anyway, and they're going to see me doing the running and stuff, and might think I'll give that a go. And when they do, that's there for them. So that's good. I'm your biggest supporter as you bring so much joy and trigger off a lot of happy memories. Shame I'll never be able to do the job. That's nice. Keep watching, mate. I left Fallowfield 10 years ago after living there for 25 years. Great to see what's the same and what's changed in Manchester. Great channel. Thank you. Wow, Matt, you have exactly the right mindset and you realise how blessed you are to have health and strength and be able to do what you do. Like you said, there are many out there would give anything to trade places with you. And also, mate, on a side note, you look amazing. I'd say you're probably in the best condition of your life. Am I right? Keep up the good work. You're an inspiration. Thanks. Yeah, I'm in the best condition I've ever been in right now. And one thing aids the other. So the physical condition aids the mental condition as well. Because you're not... When you just sat there putting weight on and you're eating and you're just being fat. I've done that. You're putting weight on, you're not feeling good, you're not feeling physically healthy, but then you only continue to eat, and the more you eat, the more you'll catch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror and think, oh fuck, do you know what I mean? So one thing goes it goes hand in hand, and that's just a testament to stacking days on top of days, and you just have to ask yourself, how bad do you want the goals that you want to get? Really, that's cheesy, innit? But it's definitely true, because you can half-ass some of your goals where
I was doing that quite a bit, where I can just do good. I was just doing okay in running, but I wanted to really reach my potential. I remember this route used to be the P11 in the late 80s, early 90s, and operated using buses by Little Gem and Beeline bus companies. Used to drop off right near the Debenhams entrance closest to the gardens. Way before my time, the late 80s and early 90s, I was like 6 years old. Another class video, so jealous of the weather, it's freezing in New Zealand. You're really killing it in the training area, looking trim and smashing the times, thank you. Quality videos Matt been watching for a few months. Videos just keep getting better and better, thank you. Another interesting video, Matt, on what you said at the start about being a privilege to go out and run, and I always tell myself that and how fortunate I am. Yeah, it is. It is. It's now, when you're younger, you're paying that in. You're paying your time in now. You're going to put it in, and it's going to make you feel better later in life, 10 times better later in life. And if you don't put it in now and you don't invest into that future version of you, there's a version of you somewhere that's, I don't know, say you're in your 20s now, 25, 30, and if you think my eating habits are wrong and everything, and I'm just eating the wrong way and I'm going down a hole, where can you see yourself in 5 years time, 10 years time? I'm not talking about career wise or money wise, I'm just talking about health wise, like the shit you can't buy. Yeah, you can line up at a 10k with Jeff Bezos, smoke him. He might be able to buy the whatever, but I'm not saying physical health is health in general, but it aids it. Do you know what I mean? Where are you going to be in 10 years? If you sat there scoffing now and you're thinking, actually, if I carry on like this, by the time I'm 45, 50, what am I going to be like? So you're investing in that now, because you don't see many big old men. You just don't. Watching this before I do the 111, this route brings back lots of memories, and I used to get the bus with my nan when I was a kid into Manchester. My nan lived off Burton Road. Back when the P11 used to it, they used Little Gems. I don't remember that. That's good though. Matt, another great video. I love watching them. It makes my day. Keep up the good work. Can't wait for the next one. Thank you. Keep these day in the life videos coming. I'm just gonna keep putting little spins on them. There's so many comments. Like I've not got time to get through them because I've got to put my numbers up, and I've got to do the 111 now into town. Then I've got to have my break at Southern Cemetery, and then I'm on the 80s. I've got 3 trips on the 80s, so let's get going for, stick the numbers up to Piccadilly. Pulling up to Southern Cemetery now. That is the first part of the shift finished, which is great. Just give the bus a check, a once over, to make sure there's no one fell asleep upstairs, which I doubt. All clear up there. Close this door. Break time. The only bad thing though is I forgot the code to Southern Cemetery. It's the one code I always forget, because usually there's always someone in there and I'll just go in there. But of a weekend, it's completely locked and you need to know the code, so I'll have to go on my phone and find it. Oh, it's locked. It's bloody locked. Get in. You've only gone and cracked it, haven't I? Going in now. I finished my sandwiches. I've just been to get a coffee. Let me show you this. So, if you're a driver in this profession, this is what you've got to offer, food-wise. Chocolate, and a load of crap crisps. That is so bad. I'm not eating none of that. I've brought 1,200 calories with me, and I've ate them all, but I've probably burnt more than that on my run running 14 miles this morning. So it's my fault for not bringing more food. But this is the problem with it. You might see some drivers that are a bit out of shape, out of whack, overweight. They're exerting no energy out there on the bus. Zero energy. Not physical energy anyway. Mental energy maybe, because you're always on the lookout. But physical energy, nothing. So then you come in here, and if you've not brought no food, you've got nothing to offer there. If you're having your break here, nothing healthy. You've got no protein, nothing. That's why I promote healthy living. I try and promote healthy living, try and promote exercise. But the problem is, that kind of stuff sells. That's the problem with it. Like if the food vending place that they do it for brought a load of healthy snacks in there and protein stuff, and it didn't sell, it'd be a waste of time, wouldn't it? So it works both ways. It's no good putting it in there if they're not making any money off it and it's not selling. But on the flip side to that, you're never going to know unless you try. Anyway, I've got another, half an hour to chill before I've got to actually go and do something. For me, I've got to go dead to Chorlton bus station, and I've got 3 trips on the 80s, which is what it is. Nice and easy. Should be nice and quiet on a Sunday, shouldn't it? It is time to get back on the bus, WDS 325, get out of here and get to Chorlton bus station. I've just been having a chat with the driver that just come in then. He was talking to me about the camera and that. I was like, oh, I do my training online, put it online and all that. He's like, oh, right. He trains as well. So then we've got putting the world to rights on how crap some of the food is on offer and all that. I hope I've not miscalculated this and end up leaving here late. I doubt it. Turn that on. I've given myself some time. I've got to leave Chorlton bus station at 9:57. Yeah, it's 9:45. Plenty of time. It's only 2 minutes up the road from here. We've just got to. I need to get my shades out of the bag. Someone commented and said, "Yo, where'd you get them aviators from?" It made me laugh. My missus said, "Must know his sunglasses." These are from the Oakley store online. They are Oakley Contrails. Let's get this fired up. What an audible noise. We'll sign on to that and we'll get the show on the road. We'll pick it up probably when we get to Piccadilly and we go through the trip and see how it's been. Oh my gosh. I've got one more trip to do. Oh, on these 80s. I've got to do an 86 in and an 85 out. I've just been counting bus stops. This is how bored I am. Right, so listen to this. On the way in as an 86, I stopped 13 times at 13 bus stops. I drove past 9 bus stops with nobody there, nobody got off. And there was one bus stop where somebody pressed the bell, but nobody got off and nobody was there anyway. So 13, 9 and 1. So there's 23 bus stops. So there's 23 bus stops on the 86 route on the way in. Right, now I've just done the 85 out. 17 bus stops I stopped at and 10 I didn't. So 17 and 10. So there's 27 bus stops on the 85. I'm going to play that game again on the way in and out because I'm bored, and this is how bored I am. But you know what? It's an easy day. It's an easy day. It's hard figuring people out though, I can't lie. Like, it is hard figuring when people want the bus and when they don't want the bus, and I'm judging it. And there's like 16 services stopping at a bus stop, and I'm driving past and I'm looking for something, you know, because like, I stop a load of times, but I don't open the door, but I just wait for someone to approach and no one, then I'm driving off. And yeah, man. Sometimes you stop though, and nobody's signalled whatsoever. But then you stop and 10 people will get on, and I'm like, whoa. So yeah, this, guys, helps a lot. That was a good little game. I've got a little drink I can have on the way in and out now. One more trip is decent. 86 in, 85 out. I'm going to do the bus stop counting game again. But I don't have to leave Chawton bus station now for another, let me see, 12:32 I've got to leave here. It's 12:18. 14 minutes. Perfect. So I'm just going to relax and chill. At least I can open the door in and get some fresh air. Can't really do that at Piccadilly. Oh, this feels great. And you know what? Finally fitted some driver toilets here at Chawton. They're coded, so the public can't use them. Only we can use them. They're not the best, but they work. Anyway, I'm going to pick this up when I finish. That is another day done and dusted in the depot. Leaving here now on a nice sunny day. Look at that, look at all them in there now. There's all the buses parked on the meal break bays, waiting to be took back out. The other ones over there for I don't know what. Anyway, that was a decent shift. On the way back out, on the way back in as the 86, believe it or not, there was 13 stops that I stopped at, 9 stops that I drove past with no one there, no one wanting to get off, and 1 stop that someone rang the bell and nobody got off or got on. So it was a mistake. And on the way back out on the 85, it was so similar. I think the first trip was 17 stops and 10 bus stops that I didn't stop at. And on the way out, it was 18 and 9. So anyway, I am done. Get me out of here. That was a good one. A different one, but it's good to be different sometimes. Have a good day, people.